Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the K-Storm Network. I'm your host, Cody Storm, as always. And here today, we're checking out the new releases for games on the PlayStation 4 system the week of May the 31st, turning into June. So let's see what the new releases are in stores for us. Right off the bat, we already have some pre-orders that are still available to be picked up. The Mirror's Edge Catalyst pre-order, as well as the Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator pre-order. So now moving on to new releases, what have we got? We have the Dead Island Definitive Edition. Let's look at this. The Definitive Edition to the original Dead Island. Classic game, came out a few years back. It was supposed to be revolutionary. However, it sadly was not. Okay, Dead Island Definitive Edition. 7 gigs, wow. Brought to us by Deep Silver, rated M for mature. The game that redefined the zombie genre, fully remastered, Paradise Meets Hell. Welcome to the zombie apocalypse experience of a lifetime, and now more beautiful than ever. Caught in the midst of an epic zombie outbreak on a tropical island of Bonoi, your only thought is survival. The Dead Island experience. Smash heads, crack skulls, and slice them up with visceral, astounding melee combat and true story-based 4-player co-op in a sprawling open world, just waiting for exploration. I was gonna say explanation. Spoilers, they don't really explain too much. It also includes all the previously released DLC. It supports network play 2 to 4, as well as single player. It also supports remote play. And, yeah, definitely if you want to pick this up, I would highly recommend Dead Light instead, or Dying Light, I guess you should say. We also have Dead Island Riptide Definitive Edition. This is basically, I believe, the follow-up to Dead Island. I never even bothered playing this one. It's kind of like Dead Island 2, except it's not Dead Island 2, because they've been making Dead Island 2 for years, and it keeps getting postponed. But I guess it's like a side spin-off. I really can't go too much into it, considering I never played it. But, let's see what I gotta say about it. Continue the story of the outbreak and see another Paradise Gone to Hell, fully remastered, Paradise Gone to Hell. Welcome to the zombie apocalypse experience of a lifetime, now beautiful than ever. Caught in the midst of a zombie, your only thought is survival. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? They did the exact same description as the original Dead Island? Wow. Good job, Deep Silver. You don't even fucking try to act like you fucking want anyone's money. Let's just put the same description on 2 different games. Man, whatever. Fuck you. That's stupid. I'm not even gonna bother reading that. Next, we got Neon Chrome, brought to us by 10 Tons Limited, rated T for teen. Neon Chrome is a ruthless top-down cyberpunk shooter with roguelike elements. Blast your way through enemies and walls with guns and cybernetic abilities. Experiment with different roles like the hacker or the cyber psycho. Upgrade your character's stats, discover new cybernetic enhancements, and build up strength. Every death is a new beginning. The path to stopping the Overseer is never the same. Features: shoot through walls and make rooms explode and obliterate whole floors. Explore procedural levels with endless variety. Defeat the bosses in handcrafted boss fights. Unlock new abilities, enhancement, and weapons. Install enhancements and upgrades onto your weapons. It supports local co-op, devastating for 2 to 4 players, as well as 1 to 4 players, so you can play it by yourself. It has 1080p output. Does not support remote play, surprisingly enough. So, roguelike game, top-down. Sounds pretty cool. I'm all about that roguelike. In case you guys are wondering, we are going to have another theme week coming up here on the K-Storm Network, and it might be roguelike, you know? That might be the tip right there. It might be roguelike week. You know, an inside scoop for all of you guys who watched this video. You guys got the scoop. Now, and also new release that we looked at a few times before is One Piece Burning Blood. This is the newest One Piece game to come overseas to the Western. And this is brought to us by Bandai Namco, rated T for teen. Already has 203 ratings, bringing it nearly to a perfect 5-star. Set sail with the Straw Hat crew and collect your bounty in One Piece Burning Blood, the most epic anime fighter this side of the Grand Line. Features: King of the Pirates, take to the sea in this dynamic fighter, starring the world's favorite pirate crew. Use devil fruit, hockey techniques, and punishing combos to turn the tide to the ultimate 3v3 One Piece Battle Royale. Assemble your crew, build your crew with a roster of 40+ characters, each with unique abilities and battle tactics. Swap crew members on the fly utilizing strategic offensive and defensive unity attacks. Collect from a massive 60+ support characters to aid you and your crew in battle. Choose your side and relive the Paramount War. Relive the drama of the Marineford story arc for the first time in a One Piece game. Fans can choose between either Luffy, Ace, Whitebeard, or Akainu to experience the original story from a whole new perspective. Sounds pretty rad, man. I would go with Ace. You cannot beat those flame powers, man. Those flame powers are pretty hype. Well, spoilers, I guess you can beat the flame powers considering that Ace got fucked pretty hard. But, wow, at least it does reach the point where Luffy gets his gears, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. You got a free demo. Maybe we should check that out. Maybe we should check out that demo. That seems pretty neat. And next, we got Oxenfree. Not really too sure what this is about, but it's brought to us by Night School Studios. It's actually a pretty cool name. That's pretty neat. You get a 25% discount if you are a PlayStation Plus member. Now let's see what they have to say about it. Oxenfree, the emotional adventure game you need to know about, says IGN. Stands for Ignorant Gamers. Oxenfree is a supernatural thriller about a group of friends who unwittingly open a ghostly rift. Play as Alex, a bright, rebellious teenager who brings her new stepbrother Jonas to an overnight party on an old military island. The night takes a terrifying turn when you unwittingly open a ghost gate spawned from the island's cryptic past. How you deal with these events, your peers, and the ominous creatures you've unleashed is up to you. You determine every aspect of Alex's story while exploring Edward's Island, uncovering the base's dark past and changing the course of your friends' lives. Starring Aaron Yvette from The Wolf Among Us, Tales from the Borderlands, Gavin Hammond from The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, and Tomb Raider, I believe that's Brittany Johnson from Borderlands 2. So they got some big names from other games, most of them being Telltale games. Supports one player, supports remote play, and 1080p output. Sounds rather interesting. Sadly, there is no demo, and sadly, there is no fucking, like, screenshots. So what else do we have here? You can also get it plus a dynamic theme, if you want to pick up a dynamic theme. But what is this? Oh, dynamic theme as well as avatars. So you can get yourself some avatars to have if you're a huge fan of the game. This is not the first game to do that where it comes out with several bundles. I still stand by the fact that that is really stupid to have that many bundles for one fucking game. Now up next, what I believed was a big release of the week, Paranautical Activity. As you can see, I've already bought it myself. I believe it's only $10, $9.99 Canadian. It's brought to us by Digerati Distribution, rated T for teen. Now, this game did come out quite a while ago on the PC, I believe on Steam, and possibly Desura, if I am correct. I might not be correct about Desura, but it is a roguelike FPS game, much like something along the lines of Binding of Isaac, except you shoot things first person, and it's a lot faster than most roguelike games. Now, this is what they have to say about it. Paranormal Activity combines the classic FPS action in games like Doom and Quake with the randomness and the difficulty of modern roguelikes, such as Binding of Isaac and Spelunky. Purchasing this content entitles you both PS4 and Vita versions, 720p output. Now, downside to this, I have not played it on the PS4 yet, but I have spent about a few hours, probably 3 or 4, on the Vita. It's a really shit port. Like, let me tell you that right now. Like, right here, you got, like, fucking 3.5 stars. On the Vita, I believe it's only like 2.5 stars, because it's utter shit. Like, I would tell you guys, don't even bother with this one. Unless the PS4 has fixed a lot of problems, the Vita is completely trash. So if you're looking to get this on the Vita, don't. With the constant frames per second slowdowns, and with the long loading times, man, it's complete fucking bullshit compared to the PC. It's like Sony doesn't even give a shit anymore about ports. Like, all they're doing is just slapping the indie games our way because they don't feel like developing their own things. They're just taking things off Steam and taking them off Desura and just being like, well, we can sell this. Like, it was pretty popular on Steam, so I guess we can sell it too. And then another fucking indie game is Plague Inc. Evolved, which this one I shouldn't talk shit about because it's actually a pretty legit indie game. So this one's actually pretty cool, but I already have it on Steam, so I'm not going to pick it up on PS4 also. So Plague Inc. evolved as a unique mix of high strategy and terrifyingly realistic simulation. Your pathogen has just infected Patient Zero. Now you must bring about the end of human history by evolving a deadly global plague, whilst adapting against everything humanity can do to defend itself. It supports 10 different disease types, master every pathogen from bacteria to bioweapons and mind control to zombies, and humanity by any means possible. Different diseases will need radically different approaches. 20 unique scenarios, adapt your strategy. How will you handle a new strain of swine flu, or infect a world in Ice Age? Hyper-realistic world, strategize in the real world. Advanced AI and use of real-world data and events make Plague Inc. evolve a highly authentic simulation of a world-ending pathogen. Even the CDC likes it. And much more. Speedruns, mega brutal difficulty, genetic modification, and custom plague types, and worlds created by the community, so it's good that they do support that. Sadly, it only supports one player, where if you did pick this up on Steam or on the PC, it does support 2 players, because you can battle other people online. So, knowing that now that this is only 1 player, fuck that. That's stupid. That's really bad that they didn't bring that with it. You can't fight other people. So that's another skip. That's 2 skips already this week. Good job, PlayStation. Now, up next, we got Primal, brought to us by first-party Sony Interactive. You can get it on sale, 25% off, if you are a PlayStation Plus member. Now, let's look at this. Primal. Nice. Nice. Another old game that they just sent our way. Fantastic. What the fuck is that? This is like some Lara Croft wannabe. I have no idea what this game even is. Like, I've never played this, but whatever, Sony. Experience Primal for PS2 system with 1080p up-rendering and trophies. Additional enhancements include share play, remote play activity feeds, and second screen support with the PS Vita and PS app. The battle to save the outside world starts within, as Jen Tate, a modern-day girl, faces the demons and an mortal realm and discovers her own supernatural origin. Assume a host of savage demon forms, each with their own unique powers and abilities. Meet Scree, an ancient and powerful ally. Switch between Jen and Scree at any time, but pick wisely. Dramatic combat system with devastating combos, finishing moves, and stealth attacks. Engage legions of enemies. Intricate, I was gonna say interact. Weave of plot and multiple subplots span 4 distant demon realms. That sounds like shit. That sounds like complete shit. It's rated M for mature. Once again, we're back to Sony seeing like they don't really give a shit. Next, we got Score Rush Extended, brought to us by Xona Games. You can get this 30% off if you are a PS Plus member. What the fuck is this? Bullet hell game? I guess? It's very colorful. Wow, that hurts my eyes just fucking looking at the screenshots. Whoa, my god, just looking at the screenshots already, I can tell you I wouldn't buy this. Fuck, you better wear your sunglasses when you fucking play this game. It's rated E for everyone, but god damn, don't play this if you got epilepsy, dude. Award-winning 4-player overhead-scrolling 2D shmup. The world's first widescreen bullet hell shmup with multi-directional dual-stick controls. Originally an experimental game, it became one game in Japan. Locally cooperative, globally competitive. Play online or with your friends as a team to compete against scores from other single-player and multiplayer teams. The most fundamental and philosophically pure shoot-'em-up ever. Those are some big shoes to fill, you shouldn't have said that. Truly test how good you are at dodging and shooting enemies. Empower the player psychology, or physiology, or whatever the fuck that is. Increased challenge comes from increased game difficulty, not player weakness. Allows domination, no gimmicks, no hidden points or bonuses. To get the highest score, dominate the game. Supports 1 to 4 players, team play, supports 60 FPS, 1 to 8 fighters, dual play, control 2 fighters at once, boss rush mode, Dragon Music OST, that's a whole fucking 720 HD? Why the fuck is this 720 HD? That seems stupid for a game like that. Whatever. Whatever. Up next, we got Shadow Blade Reload. Should be reloaded. Okay, let's look at this. This looks pretty subpar also. Oh, we got comic book animation cutscenes because they didn't want to actually animate anything. So they use fucking comic book storyboards. Yep, look at that. Look, I bet you that those don't even move. I bet you that's literally how they tell the story. Okay, this is brought to us by Dead Mage Inc. Shadow Blade is an action platformer set in a visually striking world where the ancient teachings of ninjas and samurai clash upon a modern landscape. Sprint through stages littered with traps, slaying enemies along your path without hesitation as Kuro, the Blade of Shadow. Oh, okay, story, just randomly right there. Darkness and chaos are once again creeping into the world of man. The covenant made in a time almost forgotten has failed. The three clans now in a violent struggle for dominance. The medallion is almost made whole again, and it falls upon Kuro's shoulders to restore balance. Nice typo, guys. Good job. All this training has led up to this one moment, where the fate of the world will rest in his blood-stained hands. Key features include epic ninja platforming. Test your skills in fast-paced platforming, mastering the skills of the ninja to breeze through challenging levels. Vicious ninja combat. Kill your enemies with extreme prejudice. Whoa. We're playing as a fucking prejudice ninja, dude? Fucking, that's crazy. Well, you know what? They're not gonna have another good ninja game after Shinobi or, you know, Shinobito until they make a fucking Ninja Brian game. That's when ninja games are gonna start getting good. We get ourselves a Ninja Brian game. Okay, and then for the last new release, we have There Came an Echo. It also has the bullshit where you can buy it for an extra $1 and get yourself a theme. Where they should just include that with the game to begin with, considering a theme is just a fucking picture that you put on your background. Nintendo, what the fuck am I talking about? Sony has me so mad, I can't even remember what the fuck their name is. This is brought to us by Iridium Studios, rated T for teen. Let's look at the screenshots. This already looks bad. This already looks bad. This is like a fucking watered down XCOM. Okay, let's read about it just so we can get it over with. And there came an echo. Become the squad commander you were always meant to be by giving orders to Corin Webb. Will Wheaton. Oh my god, Will Wheaton. Get the fuck out of here. I don't even want to read the rest of this anymore. And his squad mates in a unique real-time strategy experience using an advanced voice recognition system. Direct your units through a variety of mission types against foes armed with futuristic enemy weapons and personal force fields. Make your move with standard commands and utilize custom variants to express your unique personality, because this game's so original. Follow a complex, character-driven sci-fi plot. Corin, an ordinary cryptographer, is thrown into a deadly game of secret agendas. When mercenaries track him down, guided by the mysterious Val, Ashley Birch, I don't know who she is, Corin must escape from a foe with near-limitless resources and discover what secrets his own unbreakable algorithm, radial lock, are safeguarding. Information that could rattle the very foundations of reality itself. Also starring Lara Bailey, Yuri Lowenthal, Cassandra Morris, Rachel Robinson, and Cindy Robinson. I hate it when games fucking list their voice actors. Just because you have really legit voice actors doesn't mean your game's gonna be any fucking better. If the script is shit and the game is shit, and judging by the screenshots, the game looks like shit. So, we're not even gonna bother looking at the deals this week, because let me just tell you, the deals, like, we'll just go really quickly into it. Like, fucking, Sony's making me so mad lately. So the deals are much like last week's deals, I believe we looked at. There's some new shit thrown in here. Like, there's some fucking costumes for Invokers Tournament, which is another fucking shitty game. They just want you to fucking pay, like, $3 per character skin, because that's what Sony's all fucking about now. But that about, like, wraps up, I guess, this week on the PlayStation 4. And in case you're wondering why I'm so fucking mad, it's because the two games that they're going to be giving us for the PlayStation Vita in the month of June is fucking Little Deviants and Gods of War for the fucking PSP again. So go and fuck yourself, PlayStation. Go fuck yourself. Alright, so for the new releases this week, let's see what we are starting out with. Let's start back at the back here. So first up, what do we have? We have Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus, a PSP game that is being brought to the Vita, brought to us by Konami Digital. Rated T for teen, much like most of the Metal Gears. So here we go. Metal Gear Portable Ops Plus is a standalone addition to the 2006 award-winning stealth action title of the same name. Focusing on a portable multiplayer experience, players will be able to enjoy more maps, more missions, and recruit a talented crew of war heroes for battling real opponents in real online arenas. Unique gameplay modes and missions, a new single-player mode, Infinity Mission, and additional multiplayer modes will engage even the most experienced strategy veterans. More online maps, choose from a variety of new environment maps, such as an updated version of the Rex Hangar area of the original Metal Gear Solid for more multiplayer mayhem. More playable characters, recruit soldiers from the Metal Gear Solid universe, including Raiden and Snake from Metal Gear Solid 4, to form a unique fighting crew. Some functions and features may not be available on PlayStation TV, originally released in 1987 and then again in 2007. So that's pretty cool right there. Nice classic game. You can never go too wrong with the classic. I'm okay with PSP games as long as they're legit ones. I don't know why we still haven't gotten Final Fantasy Crisis Core. That's the PSP game that I want on the Vita. Okay, so up next we got ourselves another Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Portable Ops. This one is not Plus. So, is that the only difference? Metal Gear Portable Ops? Yep. So that one is just Metal Gear without all the additional content. Okay, and then much like on the PlayStation 4, we have Paranautical Activity. I'm not going to look too much into this. It's the same as on the PS4, except, like I said before, terrible title. Like, I regret even picking it up, but it's because I have something planned for our channel, so I hope it was worth it. Then up next, another new release we have is One Piece Burning Blood Original and Deluxe Edition. You can pick these up slightly cheaper on the Vita than you could have picked them up on the PS4. And then finally, for our last new release of the week, we have Delta Strike First Assault, brought to us by Cerberus, only for $5.99, and there is no ratings yet, so no one has rated this. So this looks like an aerial combat game. It doesn't really look that bad. It looks pretty cool. Okay. Doesn't look too rough. Graphics look a little bit rough, but sometimes that's because of the screenshots. Sometimes the screenshots don't do it justice. So, here's what they have to say about it. Jump into intense action with your favorite aircraft like classic airplanes, jets, helicopters, and even a drone. Bring air support for grounded troops in combat or engage in fierce combat zones. Blast your way through buildings and missiles, bullets, tanks, helicopters, jets, and much more. Seek and destroy your target. Complete your mission and earn experience to learn special maneuvers. Also upgrade your aircrafts with the last cutting edge technology. It's supposed to be latest. That one's not my mess up. If you like extreme action, become a member of our squadron right now and feel the excitement of intense combat in the middle of enemy crossfire. At wartime, show the rest of the world how to restore peace with your heavily armed airplanes. Nothing says peace like blowing people the fuck up. So it features take control of the skies in over 30 missions, more than 9 amazing aircrafts to choose from. Intense gameplay, even though gameplay should be one word. Unlock special skills for advanced maneuvers, upgrade and customize your airplane and helicopter. Supports one player and touchscreen support. That's weird that it doesn't have online play. That seems like that would've. That seems like that was what that was building up for. Whatever. And then now, moving on, what else we got? We got weekly deals. What do we got here? We got Sun and the Moon, which was also on sale on the PlayStation 4. We've already looked at this before, so I'm not going to go too in-depth with it. But it is still on sale in case you wanted to pick it up before and you didn't have the chance. Or in case this is the first time you're seeing it now. Judging by the screenshots alone, it feels a lot like Thomas Was Alone. Feels quite a bit like it. And then, another one on sale this week is 3 Force Home Extended Edition, brought to us by the same developers as Sun and Moon. You can pick it up for $2.99 instead of $3.99. It's a visual story, which you assume the role of Kelly during her drive home through the storm. In the 20 miles between her grandparents' crumbling barn and her parents' home, she receives a phone call from her mother while driving through a stylized representation of rural Nebraska. You must navigate an extended conversation between Kelly and her parents and younger brother. 3 Force Home takes a look into a specific moment of these characters' lives and their relationships with one another. The narrative touches on a variety of issues affecting Kelly and her family, including disability, adulthood, and familial familial obligation. Okay. Supports rear touchpad, touchscreen, and one player. Wow, rear touchpad. You don't see that too often now. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then for PlayStation Plus, what do we got? We should have some other deals here. Okay, you can still pick up Ghosts of Sparta God of War for free, and in case you really love PSP God of War games, they're going to be giving away Chains of Olympus in June, because, you know, Sony doesn't give a shit. Okay, what else we got? We got My Singing Monster still on sale. Like I said many times before, I don't know who actually buys these. And Pixel Junk is also still on sale. It's always the same deals, because they don't really care too much about us in the Vita world. Top downloads include Severed, which is a fantastic game. Picked it up myself and beat it. I did not record it because it does not support PlayStation TV due to it being, like, basically completely touchscreen support. There's also Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth, Risk of Rain, which we might be seeing in a one-night stand shortly on our channel. There's also Persona 4 Golden, Exion Verge, which is basically your Castlevania, Metroidvania type game. There's also Minecraft, Sid Meier's, XCOM, Shovel Knight, fantastic game. Also beat that one too. You might see that as a playthrough soon on the channel. And up here you got Sunren Kangura and Neverending Nightmares, 2 games that are on the channel. So you guys can go and check those out for yourselves. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week for all the PlayStation updates. Let me know what you guys are picking up, what you guys would like to see on the channel, or anything that you guys just aren't happy about. Maybe you guys are mad about the June games coming out. I know I am. So I look forward to hearing from all of you, and as always, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week for another update.
I only want a proper introduction. Maybe all it takes is a baseball bat to show you what I can click.